That's really goodbye.
Loki Season 2 is here, and it's fantastic. If you enjoyed the first season of Loki, and you've sort of signed off on the MCU, don't worry, you don't need to watch anything other than Loki Season 1. You only need to watch Loki Season 1 to understand really what Loki Season 2 is all about. So let's recap it first. This is a review and a recap of the first 4 episodes of Loki, and by recap I mean I'm recapping the events that led up to here with some sort of plot details here. No spoilers, so don't worry about that. So let's dig in. So Loki Season 2 picks up where Loki Season 1 left off. Sylvie has killed He Who Remains and shoved Loki back through the time portal, the time door, whatever you want to call it. And he goes back to a time that's where Kang the Conqueror, or He Who Remains, we don't know yet, is the leader of the TVA. Mobius does not know who he is. H5 doesn't know who he is, and he's being chased around as a fugitive now. If you've seen any of the trailers for Loki Season 2, you know that might not be exactly the case that we're dealing with here. Loki is back, Mobius is back, Sylvie is back, Renslayer is back. There's some other characters that return from Season 1. Miss Minutes is back as well. And then there's some new characters. Oh, there's Obi, played by Ki-Hugh Kwan, if you know him from The Goonies or from Everything Everywhere All at Once. He's fantastic. He is utterly magnificent in this show because it does get down to the dreary, dark sort of sense of dread that the MCU is in right now, that the characters feel with this oncoming storm of Kang the Conqueror and all of his variants. His character, OB, takes up some of the slack that Mobius got in the first season of the show, as sort of that childlike wonder, that comic relief almost, but it's not quite comic relief because he's there, he's very technical, he's very smart, and he's just a great character in the show. He helps out the characters a lot. Mobius, sadly, he doesn't get as much to work with, and it's a little disappointing because Owen Wilson's turn as Mobius in Season 1 was so good. Here, he's on the sidelines a bit more, at least in these first 4 episodes, and it's really more focused on Loki and Sylvie and how they are dealing with basically what they have to do to keep the TVA going here. Jonathan Majors also returns as a Kang, He Who Remains variant. Victor Timely, he's in one of the best episodes of these first 4. It is a stunning performance from him. Outside of that, there are some good performances, obviously. You have Miss Minutes. She's terrifying once again. There's no jump scares like in Season 1 here, but she is... There's something off about Miss Minutes. There's something off, and you find out as you go through these first 4 episodes what is exactly off about her. And just the whole series itself, it doesn't feel like that Wonder Terry Gilliam style like it did in the first season, but it replaces it with that sort of dread and that sort of dreariness that you can feel from all of these different MCU projects that we're going through, and not just what it makes you feel watching them in the case of Secret Invasion. Sorry, folks, for that one. But it makes you feel this sort of feeling of, oh, wow, there's something coming. They're building towards something. And I know that's a criticism that a lot of people have with this phase, with this section of the MCU after. Trust me, folks, if there's anyone that knows how to build towards something, it's going to be Kevin Feige and his crew. The writing here is top-notch. Eric Martin takes over for Michael Waldron. He writes all 4 of the first 4 episodes alongside some other writers for episode 2, 3, and 4. The scripts are sharp. The episodes are quite lengthy. They're almost an hour long, almost all of them. They're between, I think, 47 and 53 minutes long. You get a lot for what you want on Disney Plus here. Loki, the Season 2, these first 4 episodes at least, are utterly fantastic. They are a return to form for the MCU. This is just as good as this first season, and this makes this really the best show, the best Marvel Disney Plus show with this second season counting. It is just the best. It is, Tom Hiddleston is on point as Loki here. He just envelops the character, and he is Loki. At the end of the day, he is Loki. He's kind of getting into that sort of Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds vibe where they are just the characters at this point. He is Loki. He's a fantastic actor outside of this, obviously, but he embodies Loki. And you do get to see a bit of Loki magic. You get to see a bit of magic from Sylvie as well. It doesn't all take place in the TVA, so you get to see some of their magical powers come back, and that is exciting to see as well. Giving a review for this, it's 95 out of 100 for these first 4 episodes. Some of those small things like Mobius not being is involved, that sort of cosmic wonder feeling being a little bit tampered down. There's still plenty of that. There's still plenty of that cosmic stuff, but it's replaced more by the technical jargon that OB gives you. But don't mistake that for this being anything short of excellent. Loki Season 2 premieres on October 5th on Disney Plus, and you get an episode every week until you get to the finale. And make sure to check it out. And make sure to get the Loki Season 1 4K as well. Put your money where your mouth is. I complained about this to get Disney to put this on Blu-ray and 4K. Well, it's not out on Blu-ray, but we got a 4K. So check this out. And if you like more movie reviews or TV shows like this, check out this entire playlist. I've got all my movie reviews right here.